And now, coming to you live from the tri-state area and San Francisco, California, it's the best part of Wednesday, Waffle Box, with your hosts, Mike Fish and Kush Hayes.
Ooh, welcome to Waffle Box podcast where we talk about anything, everything, and nothing all at the same time. John Bon Jovi, we got a show for you tonight because it's not our first episode, it's not our second episode, it's not our third episode, it's not our fourth episode, not our fifth episode. How long can I keep going? It's our 200th episode, and we have got a show for you. Yeah, we're going to get to know each other a little bit more. We are going to remove a movie, we are going to double, we have all the usual hijinks and ballyhoo. I am Mike Fish, and I am joined, as always, by the main man from San Fran. It's Mr. Kush. Hey, Kush, how you doing, buddy?
Happy birthday, Mama Hayes. 86 glorious years on this planet. It's the Waffle Box, the original Waffle Box. It's the best part of Wednesdays, coming to you all the way from the future home of Super Bowl 60. 28 short weeks away, Mike Fish.
So close.
You love us because we do this, and we do this because we love you. Yeah, we normally go a little deeper into this, and then some. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, I say, hey, it's May from San Fran. This is Kush. Hey, it's Kush. How you doing, buddy? And then you just talk about yourself, and you didn't even ask me how I'm doing. What's up with that?
How you doing? No, I
don't ask.
Did my thing.
Oh,
it didn't. Oh my God, it feels like my weekend all over again. Anyways.
Therapy session. How you doing, man? What's been up, man? We haven't spoken in a couple of weeks.
It has been a couple
you're wearing
weeks, right?
a San Francisco Giants jersey, proclaiming that the Man of Steel apparently plays for you. I think that's a little bit, full of yourselves.
Pretty sweet. I got to be a San Francisco Giants fan again a couple of weeks ago for the first time in 10 years.
Oh shit! He's got the Superman t-shirt underneath.
It's the whole.
Oh, it's in it.
It's the whole thing, buddy. It's literally the Superman promotional night. So this feels like a workout short, surprisingly heavy. And then this is,
it's built in. It's sewn in now.
It's sewn in. So you get to just do this shit over and over again. And
for those listening,
having a blast.
You get to do the Superman gimmick of where you rip open your shirt and reveal the Superman logo.
Absolutely.
That looks like a sauna that you can wear. That looks like you're gonna sweat in that, especially
if you layer up
California?
like one would in San Francisco. So
I've
learned to not layer up in this thing.
My dog is gonna
but I had a great
chew
time
through some wires and ruin the whole fucking show.
What do you mean? That would be very bad.
200 episodes, man. How's that? What? What's crazy is this is one of the. I looked it up. I have the actual statistic. I'm making this number up. Out of the 48,176,344 podcasts that started during the COVID pandemic, we're still going, baby. 200 episodes strong. So I use the term strong lightly there.
Even the microdose.
If you have listened to any of the other 199 episodes, effort and strength is not part of our forte. But you know what I mean? We're doing well. Proud of you. Yeah. I'm proud of you for sticking with me, buddy.
I'm proud of you for putting this together, dude.
It's a lot of effort.
Again, I think we talked about this a few weeks ago or a few episodes ago, at least. Like, it doesn't feel like 200 episodes. It feels like, 3 months, 6 months old at most. This is the best part of Wednesdays for me. I love getting to record this show with you. I love being a part of this. I honestly, and we've been honest about this before, I would love it if the Serb Squad would get a little more involved. There's a phone number, there's email, there's social media. We're not too much on the social media anymore. However, there's still ways to interact with us, tell us what you think, what you love, what you don't like. Please don't hate us. But it has been a labor of love. We didn't do this to get famous, and we have succeeded at that.
Yes. But speaking of it, if you do want to ever contribute to maybe the next 200 episodes, I may have already had a drink. You can hit us up at enjoywafflebox@gmail.com or leave us a text message or a voice note at 347-559-5227. That's 347-559-5227. Or Wafflebox on the Twitter machine and WafflePod on Blue Sky.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about? We've got no top stories. We thought we'd wing it. We thought we'd just
We're just
raw
swinging for it.
dog episode 200. I mean, I have
I
something on my mind, but thought we'd, before
mm,
I get into the heavy topics, I figured we'd shoot the shit a little bit.
maybe.
Um,
So I cracked my noggin the other day at the job site. I'm
oof.
fine, but now I forget what two times two smells like. Um, it's actually quite embarrassing. I get to work on time, or I get there early at least, and there's paperwork to go over. I'm like, well, what am I doing here today? And I want to sit under this truck, and I'm over 6 feet tall, so there's this metal platform that helps you enter said truck, and if I'm standing, it comes up to here on me. Okay.
It's your
So I
shoulder.
tried to duck under that, and the engineer in charge would actually point out after I cracked myself that, yeah, this little hat brim gives me 2 inches less visibility. And as I was putting on my reading glasses, not my sunglasses, because that would have been dumber, I cracked myself open.
Ooh, that's a good.
Surprisingly, did
Oh,
not bleed. This looks like I got some color,
hmm.
but this is the worst extent of it besides a little disorientation for about 3 or 4 minutes.
Whenever I hit
So.
my head, I bleed profusely.
Yeah, I remember you saying you had to call the paramedics one time.
Yeah, it was a thing. I decided to
Yeah, it was a
headbutt a
thing.
metal support beam of the building.
Okay, so it was similar, yeah, very similar to what I did.
Well,
Like,
you say similar, Kush, but I don't want to make you feel bad about yourself. We're
hmm,
friends. We've been friends for many, many years.
over a decade for sure.
However, may I just suggest for future, if you're not looking to injure yourself, which I'm assuming you wasn't
I
setting
wasn't.
out to injure yourself.
No, 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 no. The
No.
workers' comp isn't that good.
So maybe the best place to sit isn't under a truck.
That's where the chair is, though.
Why the
That's where
fuck
the
is there a
chair I was going.
tray under the truck?
Because because they're so those big rigs that you see going up and
Big
down the hallway.
rigs.
Well, they make these special trailers that uh, if this is the truck, these walls expand outward. Okay. So now it's a much wider truck. You obviously can't drive like that. It's meant to be parked in that position. And under those panels are more panels where you can either store gear or you plug stupid shit in all the time. It looks ridiculous. I should show you some photos sometimes, and the caption would be like 75 years of live TV, and this is the simplest it gets. It don't look simple. It looks like R2D2 got dissected. It looks terrible. But anyways, there are chairs there so that you can do this shit if you need to.
Oh, so it's like a
No one was
working
sitting.
chair.
Yes, that's what. Yeah. Why
Oh, I
else
thought
would
you
I?
just, I thought you just kind of just, you know what? I need to relax. I need to rest the old legs. That truck looks pretty relaxing. Let me
Yeah,
park
sometimes I
myself
do
under that
that.
truck.
Some
Just
if
what
there's room,
about
sometimes
this?
I do that.
Maybe under a
But in
nice
this case, I just
tree.
wanted to sit down, read my paperwork, see that it's the same shit I've been doing, but instead I cracked myself. And again, uh, considering that this is a thing now, I don't know. I wasn't bleeding. I even asked my man, I was like, "Hey, is there any blood?" And he's like, "Nah." I was like, "There's something there, but it ain't blood." And I was like, "All
Kind of
right,
weird
well,
that it didn't bleed. Maybe you should go see
oh,
a
and it's a
doctor for
little
that.
weird. It's a little weird.
Like maybe are you like Deadpool? Do you just instantly self-heal?
I got a pretty
Are
strong
you a
healing
superhero,
factor.
Kush? Are we going to announce
Okay,
this on the 200 episode of Waffle Box that I am
well,
do a podcast with a superhero?
maybe.
Jeez, we should check that out.
But I need the Serb squad to keep this cool. Like, be cool, guys. We
It's
can't keep this
okay.
getting out.
It's me, you, and 8 other people involved in this
Okay,
podcast.
okay. I'm comfortable with those numbers. So, anyways, I was working with the Los Angeles Dodgers during this whole event, and I know I'm a San Francisco Giants fan. This I took a vow on a mountain during a thunderstorm. We sacrificed a baby. I am not allowed to root for the Dodgers under any capacity. But honestly, Mike Fish, their broadcast team is some of the nicest people, dude. I may
Oh,
have told you this before. Like I get to work with a baseball legend like Oral Hershiser sometimes.
bless you.
Nicest dude on the planet. She's like, so you have a podcast, huh? What's your turnout like? How's your sponsor rate? And I was like, oh my God. One, why are you talking to me about this? Two, I got no good answers for you.
You should have been, well, why are you looking to sponsor a podcast? Huh?
I should have. You're not wrong. I absolutely should have done that. But it didn't occur to me at the time because I was just kind of like, oh, man, why is Earl Hershiser talking to me? Talking to me like he knows me. And I was like, I want to know Earl Hershiser. That dude is so fucking funny. But again, the broadcast team, some of the nicest people I've ever met, some of the most professional people, them and the Yankees. It's so
I was gonna
crazy.
say they might be some of the nicest people, but the Yankees,
The
top
Yankees are
trumps.
super fucking nice
Have
too,
you ever
man.
met Susan? I can't remember her last name. Susan. She's like one of the announce
Sideline
teams.
reporter.
No, she does like the play-by-play on the radio.
I don't interact with too much of the radio staff.
Oh,
Usually pop into the booth, drop off a monitor if there isn't one there, and then I go, "Have a great game, guys," and they're like, "Thanks to Kush." So possibly, but I can say I've interacted with her. The Dodgers sideline reporter is so beautiful. Her name's Kristen, and
hi
I got
Kristen.
to flirt with a little. Oh
Did you
my
tell her
gosh.
about the podcast?
I
Does
didn't
she
tell her
want to
about the
sponsor the podcast?
podcast, but I did cuss her out for using up all the beautiful in the makeup chair. And
You
she's like, but I
didn't.
have to do it today. And I was like, all right, just this one time. And then I
You
used my scar.
didn't.
Oh, yeah, yes, I did.
Oh, well, chicks dig scars, apparently. I've heard that.
Pain is temporary, chicks dig scars, glory is forever. That's Keanu Reeves from The Replacements.
Did it work? Did your line work?
She giggled. She gave a very receptive giggle.
I mean, I guess that's good.
It's not bad. It could have gone way opposite.
Then the next time, she's gonna be like, "Oh my God, there's that guy who doesn't bleed that made me giggle one time," and then you can work on from there. Building
That,
blocks.
I should put that on my business card. Here is a guy, doesn't bleed.
Hey, would you like to donate blood? I would love to, but I haven't got any apparently.
Good luck getting that. You're lucky to get a nickel out of me instead of a quart of blood. All right.
You could swing an axe in my head and you wouldn't get any blood, pal.
I'm like the Highlander.
Freedom! Or was that different
That's
Highlander?
Braveheart.
Braveheart. Ah, they're all Scottish. They're all fucking weird.
Hmm.
Have you ever met a Scottish person?
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know at least two, or at most two, most two.
They're annoying, aren't
One of
they?
them played the funniest joke on me too. The funniest non-spirited prank that has ever been played on me.
Oh God, I don't even want to know what a Scottish prank looks like.
Well, it involves a Diet
Shit.
Coke.
Did it include feces?
No, no,
Oh,
no, no.
you got off
Everybody's
lucky
clothes
then.
are on. There's no bodily fluids involved.
Oh no, sorry,
Nothing.
that's the Welsh.
Hmm. Oh, I don't think I know any Welshmen.
You're not missing out.
Yeah, I think you're not wrong.
I remember like when I was younger, like now this is like going back almost 20 years. Good Lord. I
Hmm.
remember I was like semi dating a young lady from Wales,
Okay.
and I went to Wales to hang out with her for a weekend. Didn't end well. Ever since I've held a grudge against Welsh people. Fuck them. They're all
Boy,
assholes.
buddy, I get it. We were talking earlier off the air. We're not going to repeat what we were talking about, but I get it.
Do you know what the best phrase is for situations like that?
Please tell me.
What you can say is, bitches be crazy, right? And
My
do you know what?
therapist said the same thing.
And do you know what's amazing about that phrase?
It's true.
No, well, it is true.
Okay.
But if anyone gets offended by that, they are openly admitting that they're a bitch.
Lawyered. That's how that works. You just lawyered that shit.
It's amazing. So there's no comeback. So you have to be like only because if you're a lady, and we appreciate our lady listeners, and you're not a bitch, why do you give a shit if we're calling bitches crazy? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Hmm?
Hmm.
I'm just saying,
I'm concurring.
bitches be crazy. Do you know what, right? I'm gonna get into this thing, right? I come.
You got something on your
It's
mind?
I got something on my mind. It's been a long couple of weeks. I've experienced some stuff,
Hmm.
and it has come to the conclusion because I don't like to be negative. I always
Yeah.
like to try to turn a negative into a positive. I'm
It feels
having a
better.
negative experience. How can I spin this into me living a better life. I like to try
Just
to be
strong
that
mentality.
guy, right?
Strong mentality.
So I had some situations, nothing crazy. The situations I lived through in the past 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure everyone has lived through these. But it was kind of like just one after the other, after the other, after the other. And I was this close to having a mental breakdown.
Hmm.
But no,
What
turn
happened?
it negative into a positive. Well, I'll tell you in the form of the story. So we were just going to try to come up with something big to do on the 200th episode. I
Hmm.
remember at one
Yeah.
point we was going to break a world record. I think you was going to bench press a stripper.
Yeah.
I think we were going to try to get some cats to sing popular pop songs, and we was
Oh
going to
yeah.
guess the songs.
That would have been
All
fun.
of those things include effort, and again, that's not our strong point. So, the big thing I've come up with for the 200th episode of the Waffle Box podcast, the original Waffle Box podcast, not that fucking scam artist from Ireland who try to claim to be the Waffle Box podcast. They can go fuck themselves. We came first. We are the Waffle Box podcast. Oh, we're talking about mental health and trying to do good. Fuck you. Change your name anyway. Um, the fuck has Waffle Box got to do
So
with
far,
mental
when
health
does the
anyway?
negative turn into a positive?
I'm working through it, Kush.
Okay, baby. Okay, baby. I'm here. I'm here.
But no, so for the episode 200 of Waffle Box, the big thing that we're going to do is I don't know what the wording would be. Like, we are going to create world peace. We are going to come up with a solution of how to create world peace. We are going to bring the world to peace. I don't know what the fuck it is. We
You
are,
know what? I hear. I'm picking
yeah,
up
yeah,
what you're
yeah.
putting
You know
down.
what I'm fucking trying to say. All right. So I've worked out how there can be world peace where
Mhm.
everyone can get along, live in harmony, skip through fields of sunflowers, etc., etc. Now, I think we can agree that the easiest way for there to be world peace is for everyone just to be nice to each other, right? I think that's a
It's a little
pretty yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. But what we can agree on that premise. If everyone was nice to each other, there would be world peace, right? I think we can agree on that.
Yeah, yeah.
However, the stumbling block of that plan is that not everyone is going to be nice to each other because there are assholes in this world.
There are people in pain for sure.
Yeah. So I have come up with a plan.
Okay, break it
What
down.
if we take people that can't follow basic human decency and etiquette
Hmm.
and just put them in jail for life?
Okay, yeah.
Therefore, they are no longer interacting with the normal human beings, and the only ones would be left would be nice to each other. Here's my plan for this.
Hmm.
Again, common human decency and etiquette needs to be adhered to. So, step one. Right now, no, we're not going to get political. We never get political on the Waffle Box podcast. We don't like to do that. But instead of ICE agents hanging out at like a Home Depot trying to
Hmm.
round up some fucking people that are trying to have an honest day's work, God bless them.
Hmm.
What if we have these agents, we rebrand them, because ICE has got a negative connotation, but we could rebrand them. We'll come up with a funky name. We can workshop that. But they, in secret, hide in vans at the parking lot of like Walmart,
Hmm.
Target,
Okay.
other grocery stores and department stores are
Hmm.
available. And they wait. They're just waiting for the moment. And they're watching. I'm not going to say Karen because that's too easy. Stephen. Fuck Stephen.
Nope, don't
Right.
say Steven.
Steven's bad. Brett.
Brett.
Other than
Fuck
Bret
Brett.
Hart, Brett tends to be an asshole.
Hmm.
There's always one. So anyway, Brett, right? He's walking out of Home Depot and he's got his weekly shop in the shopping cart and he's walking to his car. Doop, 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 doop. And then he takes his shopping out of the cart, loads it into the car. The second Brett gets back into his car and doesn't take his shopping cart back to the cart return section, boom, they're swarming on him, handcuffs, take him away. You're an asshole. You're gone.
Hmm.
I think that's
Okay.
good step one.
I think that's a good step one. I would like that van to park in my neighborhood Uh, there's a there's a couple. I don't know if it's just one very cramped unit or a couple of overfilled units, but there's a group of gentlemen that have scooters. They're doing the Uber Eats gimmick, and I ain't trying to keep anybody from doing a hard day's work. Earn your cash, earn your pay. But when you're also fixing your scooter in front of my house, don't walk onto my sidewalk and light your goddamn tire on fire, even if it's some sort of engineering mastership. Also, you wouldn't be on my radar if I didn't catch you pissing on my house, too. So, yes, I would very much love this van to be parked in my neighborhood, at least for a short time being.
It's a very specific argument and very specific situation.
It's a
But
very
yes,
specific incident that has
get that
happened.
guy. He's gone as well, right? He's got
Yeah.
another time. I'm gonna have these agents on every bus and
Ooh,
every train,
ooh, please. Yes,
basically every
please.
form of public transport.
Hmm.
And the second that guy, because I had this the other day. Oh. Have you ever been
Tell
on a
us.
train or a bus where there's that one person who decides, this TikTok video or this
Oh, all the
Instagram
time.
reel or I don't know
All
what
the
the
time.
is
Just their
such an
Spotify playlist.
interesting video. I bet everyone on this bus would like to hear this video and they
Yes.
just blare it out
Yes.
loudspeaker
Just
like a
yesterday.
fucking
Yes.
dick. As soon as he tries to get off that bus, my agents are on him. Handcuffs. You're gone. You now no longer interact with the rest of this world. You're a scumbag. Do you agree?
Yes. Oh, 1,000%. Again,
Fantastic.
this happens to me all the time. This is a trend now. This is a thing. I would actually like to go on public transportation with like 4 or 5 wired earbuds, just like these here, and just giving them like, hey, I know you want to watch that video or hear your song, but and I might even like this song, but I don't want to hear it from your bullshit. So here, please take this. This is me spinning some negative into a positive. I'm like showing kind of take this. But then if they don't, then I want your ICE agents or whatever we're calling them to swoop in because the proof of payment officers aren't doing shit about it. The bus driver can't do anything about it anymore. Um, I would also like people to stop shooting up heroin on the train, and I would also like those mentally unstable gentlemen with that dessert butane torch to not be burning out the surveillance cameras on the train as they approach me. These are all very specific
Yes.
incidences because I've seen them.
Like New Jersey and New York City can be pretty crazy. But what the fuck is happening in San Francisco?
Lots of crazy shit, dude. Lots of crazy shit.
Jeez, we just have like, did you see recently? And thoughts, T's and P's, and hope everyone's okay. But did you see the one train in New York City the other day became a boat?
Mm. I did not. No, I, not.
Uh,
Yeah, we don't get too much New York Transit news out here. But what happened? What do you mean? What does that
well,
mean?
we had lots and lots and lots of rain in a very short amount of time,
That's so
and
weird. It's July.
there's lots of flooding, and there were people who were on the subway, which is underground, and the train
Oh,
stopped, and it just started like they could just see water just starting to blub, 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 blub next to them, whilst they're
in the
trapped
train
on
or
this
outside the train?
outside of the
Both.
train, but they're
Oh,
now trapped in the train, watching all this water coming
for
in.
sure.
Fuck that. I don't know what my agents can do about
Ooh.
that situation, but still, fuck that.
So, all right. So, some of these stories we have San Francisco proper has the the municipal transport. All right. But then if you want to go to like Oakland or the East Bay or wherever, Oakland is in the East Bay. Sorry, that's like saying if you want to go to Paris or Europe. Anyways, uh, there's a thing called the Bay Area Rapid Transit, and it takes you from San Francisco under the bay. There's a 1 mile tunnel, the Transbay Terminal, the Transbay Tunnel. That's a mile underground, underwater, and when you go to Oakland or come back to San Francisco, your ears will pop because of the pressurization. And the fear is always that thing is going to crack during an earthquake. And the story you just presented us. And I don't think the fucking BART trains are that fucking watertight.
So they would be bad boats.
The BART trains, I think, would be very bad boats.
Fuck that. Luckily, I live on the top of a hill, so I just
Oh, dude, I'm on sea level. Like, did you do you remember did you see The Rock's San Andreas movie?
I can't say I did.
Oh, one very entertaining film. It's a good disaster film. But
I
there's a
haven't really
scene
seen many Dwayne The Rock Johnson movies. If I'm thinking of it.
that's very surprising for you. Continuing though, earthquake, earthquake, earthquake. Eventually, an earthquake produces a tidal wave that not only engulfs the Golden Gate Bridge, that thing gets destroyed in every movie, but floods the entire population of San Francisco. And when they showed it, I was like, oh, that's where I would be, and that's where I'd be dead.
An uplifting
There's
story.
no mountain for me on this one.
I remember comedian Bill Hicks once had a dream that California gets washed away,
That's been a popular thing for a while, even
and
before Bill Hicks.
he's
It was
like,
the plot
because
of
it.
Superman the movie.
Oh, well, he named his album Arizona Bay because that's what would be left.
Oh, hilarious. That's genuinely funny.
Lastly, I'm sure we can add onto this many more caveats, but the last one I can think of people that need to get rounded up
Mm,
and removed.
break it down.
Because, right, okay, so this last one isn't necessarily that people being mean or rude, but I feel there is a certain level of ego behind these people. And I feel, no, ego's not necessarily, actually, no, fuck, ego is bad. Confidence is good. Ego, bad.
Okay.
That's the caveat
Yes.
there. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's good to be
It's a
confident
thin
in
line, but
yourself,
yes.
but to be egotistical is a dick move. It is a very,
It's a
it's a tight line. You're on there
agreed.
with that big wobbly stick going, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Hmm.
don't want to fall on
Yeah.
this side. But if you meet someone, and I think we kind of touched on this in the past episode recently, but I'm going to be more specific. If you meet someone who does the same thing as you, job wise,
Okay.
and you meet them at their job and you tell them that you also do that job,
Oh, okay, I get it. I get it.
my agents swooping in, you're gone. I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
Mainly,
Eh.
so in my experience, it's the I'm sure it happens, but the one if you seriously if you go to a bar in your spare time
Hmm.
and you introduce yourself to the bartender as, oh, by the way, I'm a bartender myself. Fuck you. I don't care.
Okay. We might agree to disagree on this one, man. Like,
Also, one where they
when
give like try to give advice. If
oh
you like
well,
if
if
you're
they're
sitting
trying
down
to
at a
tell you how to
table,
do your job, fuck
if you're
that.
sitting at a table and your server
Okay.
comes over and you go, oh, well, maybe you should do because I'm a server too, by the way. Like, fuck you.
Okay, if they're telling you how to do your job, then no. Yes, then
That's what I'm
I'm
saying
in
because
100%
they are
agreement with you.
technically, but they're not. But they're doing it in a passive aggressive way. You know
Mm.
what I mean? Like, oh, fuck you.
No, there's been plenty of times where I've been on the phone with customer service, and like you have to give some sort of stupid long case number or whatever, but instead of like saying C, D, E, Z, whatever, like all those sound alike. So you say like
Dead.
D's and David, E's and Edgar, like you're like, oh. One time the guy went like, "Oh my God, thank you," and I was like, "Dude, I do what you do. Like, this is gonna be the easiest call you ever had. Let's do this." And guess what? I got my shit resolved super
But you
quickly.
didn't tell him though. You didn't go, oh, yeah. The reason I made this so easy for you is because I also do this.
No, I said I do what you do.
Ah,
I do what you do.
Kush. This might be the
No,
last episode of Waffle Box because my agents are going to be waiting outside your door, my friend.
I didn't tell him how to do his job. I just told him I do what he does, so
That's
that I
kind
made
of
this
what
simple.
I'm leaning at here.
No, 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 no. I think you were getting off on the wrong foot here, buddy.
Oh, you didn't say,
Sure.
oh, you're doing a terrible job. Let me help
No,
you.
I'm literally reciting an entire string of numbers and letters. And
By the
when the
way,
guy went,
everyone
"Thank you
knows
for
it should
making that
be,
simple," he
ev-
he complimented me on how
everyone knows
simple
it
I
should
made
be,
it.
it's D for Delta, E for Echo.
Yeah, you can say that shit too.
What's the name of
That's military
that?
terms.
Is it? No, I know it is, but there is a specific name for it which I can't remember. But
I don't care.
is it Alpha Bravo
Charlie Delta
Charlie
Echo
Delta Alpha
Foxtrot.
Foxtrot? G is
I don't know. George.
Gary. No,
Could be Gary Troop. Yeah, why
no
not?
G Giraffe. Is it Giraffe?
Giraffe Hotel Igloo.
So no Igloo Indigo.
Oh, Indigo.
And then Kilo Lima. Lima.
My military experience only went up to Foxtrot. So,
Wait,
anyways,
see if I can do this. Wait, is it Mike? No, it's not Michael. Sure, that'd be egotistical. Knock knock. Uh, come on. Oscar. I'm skipping those two. Oscar.
November.
November. We're skipping ahead. No, P, P, Q is there. Come on, Q. It must be how many words start with Q?
I'm kind of
Questlove.
over this bit now.
And then zebra, not zebra.
Zebra? Oh my goodness.
Zebra.
That's what you call a zebra? A zebra?
Zebra. Yes, because it's Z, not
Stupidest
Z.
thing I've ever heard.
Z.
Who taught you people English? Zebra.
Yeah, I get it. We're having fun. We're just a bunch of guys having fun.
The problem is we can't do a hashtag zebra because it'll just like hashtag zebra. Like, if we had a strong social, maybe we couldn't do a zebra.
You say zebra, I say zebra.
Zebra.
Let's call the whole thing off. That classic tune.
That was a pretty
You
good ditty.
say sidewalk, I say path. Let's call the whole thing off. You say hood, I say bonnet.
Oh, God, I hope you don't say bonnet. Jesus.
Yes, we do. Because the car, if you think of it, as a purse at the top is a bonnet. And then at the back end
is the boot.
Is the boot.
Yeah. I literally thought you were talking about, a hood versus a bonnet. And I was like, man, I'm not a 3-year-old girl. I'm not in a bonnet. But then you...
When you was young, did you read Little Red Riding Bonnet?
No. Little Red Riding Hood. Little
Red Riding Bonnet would sound much more tough.
I doubt
that wolf. That wolf wouldn't fuck with Little Red Riding Bonnet. She'd fucking cut you up. Where the fuck's she hiding that knife? Oh, you don't mess with Little Red Riding Bonnet. Facts.
Wild.
Just the facts, ma'am.
I understand it was a World Cup season just ended.
Club World Cup, yes.
Club World. So is there a different World Cup coming up?
So next year is the World Cup where different nations face off.
Oh, okay.
Whereas this was the Club World Cup. So think of it as there's like you have the World Baseball Classic, where it's USA versus Japan versus Cuba versus blah, 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 blah. This Club World Cup would have been like if the New York Yankees faced the best team in Japan.
Okay.
So it's like the teams within the countries were representing.
Isn't that the regular World Cup though?
No, that's the nations. So that'd be like the best players from America facing the best players of England, whereas this is the best team clubs.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So there's multi-nations always. And so like it worked out like the past 4 years. So like the best representing Europe, I guess, was like Manchester City, Chelsea, Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich. So because they were the teams that won the European Championships for the last 4 years. Yada yada yada. And then you had like Brazilian teams, American teams.
Okay.
Saudi
I understand
Arabian
Chelsea
teams.
won.
Chelsea did win.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing for you?
Well,
we got a golf clap. All right.
I mean, in one sense, they're English, but they are from the shitty side of London.
Okay. Noted.
So, but it was like it was fun to watch because if you hadn't been keeping up with the tournament, Paris Saint-Germain,
I'm not familiar with
Saint-Germain,
that.
they're from Paris, they're from
Oh,
France.
oh, gotcha. I thought that was a
Uh,
person.
PSG, as they are known on the
Eh.
streets. They have been a very dominant team in Europe for last year, and they just like blitzed this whole tournament, like just smashing teams.
Hmm.
And so I was fully expecting a bloodbath in this game against Chelsea, and then Chelsea uh, looked at them and was like,
Well, well, well. How the turntables.
and just destroyed them in the final. I'm so glad I had that sound right.
Mhm.
But yeah, so
So,
it was a good game.
mhm.
I wouldn't say I'm happy for Chelsea, but it was a good game, and it was fun to watch. But yeah, because there's a chant for where I'm from. You know, us soccer fans, we like a good
Sure.
chant.
You guys do some chanting.
And so it goes, and for those listening with delicate ears, or maybe sitting in a car with a child, beware! I might say some naughty words right now. But there's chant. It goes, oh, East London, oh, East London is wonderful, oh, East London is wonderful. It's full of tits, Fanny and West Ham. Oh, East London is wonderful. Oh, West London, oh, West London is full of shit, is full of shit. Oh, West London is full of shit. It's full of shit, shit and Chelsea. Oh, West London is full of shit.
You do that to the Saints come marching in. That's amazing.
Yes. Although knowingly that there's a football team in Southampton, which is like southwest of England, and their nickname is the Saints. So
Oh, okay.
it's kind
All
of the
right.
whole thing.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, Howard. But yeah, we have so Chelsea isn't my favorite team in the world, but it's a good game. It's a good game. But yes,
What
next
do your
year.
countrymen think of the President of the United States hanging out on the
Oh,
platform with Chelsea? We don't get political, but this is a thing that happened.
I can send you some links to some videos. So I listened just to try to keep my accent because I already feel that I'm losing my accent. Like you can still
Mhm.
tell I'm not American, but
Mhm.
I'm not as
Not even a little bit.
English as I used to be.
I was making fun of you, thinking your friends would make fun of you about that. Yes.
Anyway, so to try to keep the accent going, I listened to Talk Sport Radio, which, funny enough, is a sports talk radio in the
Seems
UK.
legit.
And yeah, they spent a long time laughing their asses off, breaking down Donald Trump's interaction with the trophy,
Mhm.
where he was like, where you could all the players, even like they had a freeze frame, some of the players were looking at him like, "What the fuck is he doing? Move!"
It's a very good question. What the fuck is he doing up there? I understand
But
he's a
shout out,
friend of the president of FIFA. That's how he got up there, from what I understand.
yeah. Well, no, I mean, do you know what? I don't mind him being there, like for the
Yeah,
trophy
yeah.
presentation, because the tournament is in America. He is the president of America,
Oh,
so I don't
where was it
understand.
in America?
It was at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
Oh, shit,
It
man.
was
Okay.
there. It was like a stone throw away. Like I can see the stadium from my podcast
Okay.
studio. Um, but yeah. So I don't understand. I have no problems with him being there. To hand out the medals and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
when the team is about to lift a trophy for the big photo op, you're not on the fucking team, Don. Get the fuck away.
Mhm.
And to his credit, even though like there are lots of bad things you can say about, I can't remember his name, the head honcho of FIFA, because
Mhm.
we can get really in the weeds of like, oh, he's taking money, blood money, Saudi Arabia is getting all this blah 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 blah. Blah. There's lots of things you say, but to his credit, eventually you can see if you watch the video back, eventually within the crowd of players, this guy's hand just grabs Donald Trump and just yanks him back. It's like, right, seriously, we want photos of just the team. Fuck off, get out the fucking photo.
Oh, that's amazing. Someone grabbed the president.
The head of FIFA did it. He
Oh,
just grabbed it.
that
Was like,
okay.
hey, get off the stage.
Okay, good. Good. So
Hey,
one, I'm impressed that this was in New Jersey. I thought this was definitely out of city limits for sure. Um, but two, yeah, this is all very fascinating to me. I'm sorry, I don't have better words for this. Oh, doggy.
he was getting very worked up about the whole Club World Cup thing as well.
Well, you can feed off your energy, man. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, first of all,
Get the fuck away, dog. But yeah, then so I made the solid mistake was because they had the semi-finals and finals of the Club World Cup at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey,
Mhm.
and there is a whoever planned this did a terrible job. But next to the stadium is I think it's like the third or fourth biggest mall in America. Could be making up that stat. It's the American Dream Mall is next to it. And one day I was like, yeah, well, yeah, they've got like a good food court and blah 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 blah. They've got some bars. Let's go to the mall. Not like I knew, but it just that there was a game on that day, and so driving to it took maybe 15 minutes. But from the basically to crawl maybe 100 meters or 100 feet. What do you prefer to use? What kind of
Feet, but
feet?
even
So
100 feet is a long way to be crawling, dude.
let's say 300 feet to the parking
Okay,
lot
so okay,
took me
that's
like
100
20
yards.
minutes.
That's a whole
Just
football field.
like I could see the parking lot entrance,
Hmm.
and I was just like crawling at like 2 miles per hour because of the amount of fucking
Oh,
traffic. And I was like, oh,
yes,
what the fuck have I done? What was I doing?
terrible. Were you even
Uh,
thinking about? I know in this story you're going to work, but were you even thinking about trying to go to the
no, I
game, or was
wasn't
that
going
just
to. I
not an
wasn't going to
option?
work. This
Oh,
was this was after work. This was just me thinking, oh, I'll just grab a bite to eat and grab a drink at the mall.
mhm.
I
Okay,
was an
gotcha,
idiot.
gotcha. Sorry.
There's no silver lining to this story. I am the idiot of this story.
No, you just got a little distracted. But again, were you even thinking about trying to go to this event?
No,
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
because my team wasn't in it,
Fair.
and there were secondhand markets, ticket sales. Blah, blah, blah. I wasn't looking to spend lots of monies
What do you think the
on watching
cheapest
a
amount of
team that I don't
money
give a
for a
shit.
ticket would have been for
Well,
you to spend if you bought it from the box office, not the streets?
so at the box, so earlier on in the tournament, so this is the semi-final and final, but the early games of the tournament
Hmm.
were not as popular as they had imagined.
Of course.
So early on, the games were like you could get tickets for like $12. It was
Wow.
ridiculous. But then again,
Is
it
that,
was
is that and that's nosebleed, right?
it might have been, I don't know, but it's like again, it's
Okay,
two
okay.
teams I don't give a shit about. So like, why am I even spending $12?
I know sometimes you just want to watch some football, dude. When was the last time you went to a live football event? Football.
Do you know what's bad?
Never, never been.
No, of course I've been. Of
Oh,
course
okay.
I've
Yeah, I thought it
been.
would be weird if you hadn't. What's bad?
No, but I think I have been more recently to a football game than I have to a football game.
Okay,
Do you
interesting.
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
I hear
saying?
what you're saying. I,
I think
I, I,
I think
I actually understood that 100%.
I am more commonly frequent the New York Giants than I do any soccer, which is
When was the last time you went to a soccer game?
probably been about 4 or 5 years.
Okay, yeah, that's again. It took me a decade to go to a Giants game as a fan. Um, okay, and what you'd say last season you went to a New York Giants game?
I don't know if it was last season, probably the season before. I went to a couple of games.
Oh,
I
Call games.
went
Good for
because
you.
I tried to go because the preseason normally falls around my birthday weekend, like the third, like the final game. So it's
Mhm.
normally Jets Giants in the preseason around my birthday. So I normally like, hey, let's go to the preseason Jets Giants game. And then depending on like what's going on, I try to get to like at least one or two regular season games. But due to working conflicts and basically the Giants being shit last year, I didn't make the effort.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
Typical fan.
I know I'm such a fucking glory hunter. But
We when the San Francisco Giants had won their previous World Series, which would be 2014, uh, they stunk up the bed in 2015 to the point where I was like, man, they have been doing so bad this season. I bet I could get some really good tickets for cheap, and I did. I spent like $16 on 2 tickets total, and it's in the outfield, but had a marvelous time, as you would say. I was just like, I'm so glad I could do this in September.
but it's I think says more about me than it does about anything else. But
Hmm.
and I'm not the only one to have this. The problem is, like, I would love to go to more New York Football Giants, and I would also like to go to more Yankees games. Big Yankees fan. I want to
Okay.
go to more Devils hockey games and things like that.
Okay.
So but it's not necessarily the price of the ticket. It's just that once I'm in there, I am me. Ergo, I want to have a couple of drinks.
Oh, sure. And that shit gets
And
expensive.
if I have like 3 or 4 beers,
It's like
that's
$60.
$70. Like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And tailgating, pre-gaming, tailgating, I don't know. I think it's fine when you're like 18, 19, but when you're our age, and I'm a little bit older than you, it's just no, I don't want to get blind shit-faced so that I can't actually enjoy the game. I want to enjoy the game with a beer.
But you got to do it once, though.
Oh, and we
Yeah.
both have, but
I mean,
still.
I've told the story many times. I think of the time that I tailgated on my birthday for a New York Giants New York Jets preseason game, and I remember the game ending and going, "Okay, let's go home," and then scene missing, and then I was in the shower. That was the next thing I remember. I have no recollection of how I got home. I was
Scary,
fucked.
right?
It was pretty. It was
That
like I felt like I was in an episode of like what the fuck is it? Oh boy.
Oh, Quantum Leap.
Ah, what?
Quantum Leap.
I just fat fingered a bunch of sound bites there. Yes,
You
Quantum
hit the
Leap.
one of them was correct though.
Ah,
So I've been
Oh
working
boy.
on a Quantum Leap podcast with a couple of your
there's a
countrymen.
Quantum Leap podcast. I kind of want to
There's now
listen to
two of
that.
them actually. There was
Oh,
one already, and then
what was the
my
original
man
one?
James out of England and Troy. They James Marshall and Troy Grant. They they put together a show. They said, "Kush, we know you like the show. We'd like you to be a part of it." That's what I've been working on for the last couple of months. Nothing's been released. It's James' project. I'm just happy to be a part of it. But that's since you brought up Quantum Leap, and I came up with that answer. I just want to say I've been working on a Quantum Leap project. It's fun.
You do wait. So this is a project, as in like, are you part of the
I
team?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I'm the third co-host.
And what you just are you able to give a little bit more information, or is that enough?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we
Like, are
watched
you
an episode.
so you watch an episode,
So,
like, so each episode of the podcast is talking about an episode of Quantum Leap.
mhm.
Love
Yeah,
that.
just like
Where can
it's
someone,
nothing original, but yeah,
where can I find to fully enjoy this podcast?
it
Is
has not
Quantum
been
Leap?
released yet.
No, I know he hasn't released yet, but is there a platform out there where I can rewatch Quantum Leap episodes?
Oh, for sure. So I bought the entire series for $25 on iTunes or Apple or whatever we're calling it today.
Ooh, look at
Um,
you! Look at you, got
but
so much
it's
money.
absolutely available on Peacock.
Oh,
Both series because there are two of those now too.
well, yeah, they try to do it a new one.
It was good. I was telling you about it. I was like, dude, I feel like I'm watching Quantum Leap. Be like, no shit, Kush. And I was like, no, dude, I don't feel like I'm watching a reboot of Quantum Leap. I feel like
Was it a reboot, or was it like,
it was
was
a
he like,
continuation.
so he was like his son or some shit?
Not at all. No, just another scientist who picked up Sam Beckett's work and just like, oh, I see what you're trying to do here. Yeah, I
Did
think
he
we
have
can work with this.
did he have like a sidekick that went beep 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 beep?
Mm,
Sam?
that
Was
was
it
one of
Sam?
my. He had well, so
No, Sam was the main guy, right?
Dr. Ben Song is our hero in the new series. That shit got canceled, FYI. There's only 2 seasons. Um, and then it was this whole thing where his Al was actually his wife But sometimes it was also another dude. Sometimes it was a transgender person who actually I thought was actually the most fascinating character, and then they dropped the ball on that entirely by canceling the
So
series.
what, each
Um,
episode his sidekick was a different person?
just whoever was available or whoever the writers thought would be best for
I don't
that
like that.
scene.
It should be the same
Ernie
person.
Hudson is in it, and
Ooh.
Ernie Hudson actually plays a character that Sam Beckett once leaped into, and I was like, oh, that's very fascinating. Like, if they did a really good job with that series, the problem was
Ernie
it
Hudson,
was
by the way,
only on
was Winston from
streaming.
Ghostbusters for those that want to keep score at home.
Fair enough. That's fair. That's
Just
fair.
in case.
So, yeah, unfortunately, it didn't get a. But anyways, we're not talking about that show. We're talking about the original show. We're only like 4 episodes deep into the recording. So again, I don't know when it's getting released. But I'm having a good time, and for some reason, like I'm I'm making the British kids blush, which is not an easy thing to do.
No. Well, something like that, keep holding it. Keep holding it. Like get some stuff in the bank because the beauty of that type of podcast is that it's
Mhm.
not time sensitive.
Yeah,
And so what you don't
you are
want
correct.
is to have episode and then something happens, scheduling, and then you take a break and it kind of gets you want to have enough in the bank where you're sure like at least season one of Quantum Leap, we are going to release this one every week or whatever how you want to do it
Hmm.
without any interruptions. Because if I'm watching Quantum Leap on Peacock, other streaming platforms available, but they don't have Quantum Leap, so fuck them. Like, I want to know, I'm going to watch Quantum Leap on Monday and I'm going to listen to Kush Hayes talk about it on Tuesday, for example.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be great. So, but again, they are also going through the same stuff that you and I are going through. Like careers are going very well right now, or at least work is very busy at the bare minimum. So I don't know. I honestly thought I'd have announced it like a month ago. Like, so new episode coming out on Tuesday. It's their race. I'm just here to help them support and having a great time. You would really like Troy Anthony Grant. He is
Tag,
he's
as we call him in the streets.
Yes, we do. And he because they're in England and it's such a small country, no offense, that he's like an
Hey, it's not the size of
ambassador
it, it's
for
what you do with it
TNA
that
and
counts.
Impact Wrestling. Don't cut me off, man. I'm
Sorry.
telling you
I was
information,
making a
man.
penis joke. I got excited. Carry on.
Yeah, he's actually like got ins with TNA Impact. Like he's trying to start his own wrestling promotion. Like I think you and that dude would get along very well.
Love that.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we should hang out.
I've been trying to get you guys all together on a microdose one time, and you were just kind of like, and I got it. I totally understood because it'd be the same thing. Like, so Kush, there's this guy out of Detroit, and he does whatever, and I'd be like, all right, what about Detroit? Like, well, you're from California, he's from Detroit. I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking? Like, so I totally understood it. I
I
could
don't
never
remember
get you
any of
three
this
together.
interaction, but
But
whatever.
anyways,
But
they're fantastic dudes. I'm having a great time with them, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. But yeah, I got no release date yet, but it's called Reflections on Quantum Leap.
ben, parentheses. Oh boy.
Oh
I'll bring
boy.
that up at the next meeting.
You do love a niche podcast. You do this fucking thing. You're doing a Quantum Leap podcast. You regular on the Cheers podcast.
Well,
What's
so those are the
next?
same guys. Those are the
Golden
same guys.
Girls.
No Golden
Oh,
Girls. No, these
do
are the
you know
same guys that
what?
are doing the Cheers podcast, and they finished that series. They went through all 11 years of episodes. That's it. And they're like, I guess we're doing Quantum Leap now.
Maybe we need to start a Golden Girls podcast.
I don't know if I want to be a part of that show, but
No,
I can tell you, like, not last year, but 2 years ago, the Fathom Events distributors. Fathom Events is a distribution platform. They do special, like sometimes it's one night, sometimes it's 2 nights in the theaters. I just went to one of their Spinal Tap events on my vacation. That
such
was
a
the
good
best part of
movie.
my vacation. Um, Anyways, one night, and these every time they do an event, it's actually a commercial in disguise. Like, oh, guess what? It's the 41st anniversary of Spinal Tap, and there's going to be a sequel to Spinal Tap. Oh, there's a Twilight Zone box set coming out, so here are four 4K restored episodes that will be in this box set. Oh, The Golden Girls is now available on Hulu in the standardest of definition. So here's 4 episodes of that, and I took my mom to that, and I won Son of the Year for a third year in a row.
I've already got a great name for it, by the way.
The Golden Girls podcast? What is?
Yes,
Break it down.
it is. To be Arthur or not to be Arthur, the Golden Girls podcast.
It's a little wordy, but I like it.
It's good, right?
It'll never fit in the banner. Like you're definitely gonna get that scrolling bullshit before we even get to the episode title. But
Yeah. For those, like, if you're watching the video version, because I have a collection of Funko Pops, not the largest selection of Funko Pops by any means, but I've got some things that resonate with me, that touch my heart. And the bulk of them are here behind this TV that I need to mount at some point, but whatever. But up to here, top row,
mhm.
for those that can't see, the top three are Deadpool, Wolverine,
Okay.
and in the middle of those two, Sophia from the Golden Girls.
You got to protect Estelle Getty.
Oh, exactly, right?
Fun Golden Girls fact: Estelle
here we
Getty
go.
was the youngest member of the Golden Girls.
Just the facts, ma'am.
It's a classic fact, but it's a goddamn good fact.
Yeah. I genuinely don't understand the attraction to the Golden Girls. Like I would watch it growing up, but only so I could stay up past 9 p.m. on a Saturday. That's how young I was when it was on.
It's kind of like if you take Sex in the City, but only one of them's a whore. That's the Golden Girls.
Oh, I mean, I think you could just call it
Golden whores.
elderly Sex in the City because everybody on the Golden Girls would get lucky, and everybody on Sex in the City would get lucky, but there's only one whore in each show.
Yeah, and we all know. We're looking at you, Sarah Jessica Parker.
I don't know. Talking about Kim Cattrall, but
oh yeah, Kim Cattrall was the whore, the whore.
Whore.
But I always love Kim
She's
Cattrall.
my favorite whore, though.
Kim Cattrall, because she co-stars in the greatest movie of all time,
1986's Mannequin.
That's number two. That's number two.
Oh, that's number two.
Although that movie has that soundtrack to Mannequin
Banger.
features my favorite song of all fucking time. And we will build this dream together.
Oh. Standing strong. Oh, I thought we were doing the whole thing. Sorry.
Well,
yeah,
the Zoom time it would make that. If we'd sang the whole song, it would have been horrible to listen to. But yes, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now by Starship, the greatest song of all time.
What's funny is so I play the video every so often before going into a Waffle Box, and the lead singer, the dude, I don't remember his name, but he looks awfully a lot like Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like if Jimmy Fallon did a spoof of that video, I sincerely think you would have a hard time figuring it out which was which. You might even go like, "Is this AI?"
And they also do.
Anyway, what's the best Kim Cattrall movie?
Oh.
Number one.
Number one.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay, yeah. No, she's great in that.
Oh,
she's not good in that. She's great in that.
She's great. She looks amazing.
Well, as far as
and
the looks
also
go,
Kurt
I'm
Russell's
still giving
Mannequin
number one.
Oh,
but
no,
also, she's great in Police Academy.
But Big Trouble in Little China has So Mannequin and Big Trouble in Little China both have Kim Cattrall.
Mm-hmm.
So equal points.
Just the facts, man.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Big Trouble in Little China has Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Mannequin has.
I'm not stroking a Kurt Russell.
Who the fuck that guy is? Like, I don't even know who
Andrew McCarthy.
What's he been
He was
in
part of the
other than
Brat
Mannequin?
Pack.
Gives a fuck.
Pretty in Pink. He did a lot of those teen '80s movies. You
Yeah.
you actually might be a little too young for it.
Oh, bless your
No,
heart.
he Andrew McCarthy was a big deal, and that was a big movie for him.
Was he like the white Kevin Hart of the 80s, where he was just in everything?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
No, we didn't. There was a back in the '80s. It took 2 years to make a fucking movie. You didn't have like one guy in five movies, whether it was a main role or a bit part. Like if you did a movie, it took like 2 years.
We should do a watch along of Mannequin and like, oh wait, now I'm trying.
Um,
Now we like because all the great movies she was in. It would be a very short-lived podcast, but we could do a podcast of like the Kim Cattrall Chronicles of all the great
you know
movies
what?
she was in.
So there's definitely three just off the top of my head, but yeah, I'm in.
The
The
KCT, the
Kim
Kim
Cattrall
Cattrall
comic?
trilogy,
Well, no,
or the
I
Golden
like the
Triangle.
KCC. Ooh, Golden Triangle. That's a sexy name just in general.
Yeah, right. Mannequin, Big Trouble in Little China, Police Academy.
She's in other stuff too, though.
Oh, I'm yeah.
Just
She's
kicking
she's
my.
a she's a as we discussed, she's a whore in Sex and the City. Well, she's not
You
in.
will probably leave. I guess we
This
could
is
watch
it.
the Sex and the City movie.
Oh,
That's true.
please don't. That is. I would rather have a cat claw at my face.
I mean, it was a funny TV show. I never saw the movies because I was like, "This is dumb. Why would you do this?" But whatever.
It's.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to cats, and I don't like
Hmm.
having my eyes clawed. Satufa. That's
I,
how
I
much I
I can
don't want
see
to
why that
watch
would
that
be a thing
movie.
for you. I can see why
It's
that would be a thing for you.
it's have you because I've watched like I've in part I haven't sat through the whole thing. This I think it was Six and the City 2 where they go to like another country and
They went to
it's
Saudi Arabia or something
yeah
stupid.
no,
Yeah.
you have to be nice and then oh you can't be a whore in Saudi Arabia and Kim Cattrall's like but I I am a
But I'm a
whore.
whore.
And hilarity ensues.
I actually understand it was very well disreceived. I don't think that's a phrase. It was not well received. There we go. Much better grammar. But that first
What
one
if
is supposed to be pretty funny.
she did a sequel of Mannequin?
If she does a sequel to Mannequin, or if there is a sequel to
No,
Mannequin,
she
because
has
there is
to
a
know
sequel.
because you know my feelings on this. If there's gonna be a sequel to Mannequin, she has to be fucking in it. I'm not having some. She's the fucking. Oh, she's the daughter of that fucking guy and the
Oh no,
mannequin. So
I
she's
mean,
half mannequin, half human, and then
no.
she
So
can
they
only
basically, there is a sequel to
a whole
Mannequin,
new world.
Mannequin 2 on the move. And it's the same goddamn movie, but it's completely different cast, completely except for Hollywood is there. Anyways, if I remember correctly, at the end of the original Mannequin, the best Mannequin, um, she just remains a human being. So yeah, I don't know what
Yeah,
kind of
it's
sequel we could
basically
get with her.
like Little Mermaid, but in mannequin form.
Yeah, I don't think we could get a sequel together with Kim Cattrall for that. With her being the star, you could always do that bullshit cameo thing, but I hate that shit.
Do you remember that
Isn't
scene
that funny?
where
The original lady from Mannequin was in Mannequin 3. Wow.
just don't ruin it like oh did you know there's 7 Home Alone movies?
I did actually know that. Yes.
It's like fucking just
I,
bludgeon it to
yeah,
death.
no, actually with the new Disney Plus remake from a couple years ago, yeah, I think there are 7 of those now.
Disgusting. Anyway, check out our Kim Cattrall retrospective podcast coming soon.
Coming soon to a Spotify near you.
Oh, that's
By the way, if you're serious, I'm serious, man, and I'll make time. We will find time for this.
what are we gonna break down the movies or are we gonna do a watch along? Like so you
I think we
can
need to do a
watch
watch along. And
yeah.
we could do it like 4 times a year, make it something special for Christmas or whatever. Like, yeah,
Just
like,
watch a new episode every Christmas, like us rewatching Mannequin. Every Christmas.
Every Christmas.
It's a Christmas tradition. It's the story of Jesus.
This is our third watch along of Mannequin. Thanks for coming by. I hope you're having
Oh,
a
look
great
at him.
time.
He's got a
man.
mannequin on the back of his motorbike. What a silly goose.
Oh, Rambo the dog, you're the craziest.
What do you like? They just love each other. That's the main thing. It's the power of love that makes her human. It's like, yeah, actually now I'm thinking of it, it's like Little Mermaid and Pinocchio
Okay,
mashed up.
sure. That's actually a very good comparison.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Tips are appreciated. What else?
We do have a
Any
patron.
mind on or should we start getting into some actual scripted nonsense?
I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, is there anything off the top of your head? I feel like we're pretty loose here. And what time is it? We're 45 minutes. Actually, no, dude, we're way into an hour on this.
We've already hit the hour mark.
Yeah,
And
we're supposed to start at 7, and we started a half hour early. So yeah, man. Yeah, let's get into some scripted stuff.
Unless you want to talk about more about Kim Cattrall.
I mean, we could talk about Kim Cattrall all night.
Although
You,
I
me, and
do
Crow
love
T Robot.
that we somehow in the alcohol infused conversation, you always have those conversations where you start a conversation and then you end the conversation and then you turn to your friend and go, how the fuck did we get here?
Hmm.
I love the fact,
We'll have to review the tape.
but I love the fact that we started off talking about world peace and we ended up talking about Kim Cattrall.
Actually, it's tired. Well, you brought up world peace, and then we deviated into three other things that ended up into Kim Cattrall, which is the closest we'll ever get to Kim Cattrall.
You know, she's no spring chicken, but I would still like to deviate into Kim Cattrall.
It'd be nice if she really was a whore in real life, but no, I understand she's happily married.
Bitch. Hashtag bitches be crazy. As we've look at that. That's cool. That's cool. A callback. That
is
is
a callback. We're bringing it full circle.
Anyway, let's talk about things. Normally, I say, "Oh, they didn't achieve anything in real life," but we have achieved something in our lives. We have produced 200 episodes of this goddamn podcast. But let's talk about some other people that are out there achieving things, and they're achieving things so goddamn hard that an Irish brewery is giving them an award and going, "Congratulations, top of the morning." They're always after me, Lucky Charms. It's now time for this week's Dumb World Record of the Week.
Why?
Why? Why would I? Why? Why?
Why? Why?
Why? Why? Why would you want to do that?
Okay, do you speak French, Kush?
No, I mean I know a couple of words, and I've been with a French lady, but I don't know any.
Oh, ooh la la!
It was ooh la la.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
We did it. The end.
Anyway, that's a great way to end that little segue. Jonathan Vero, a 41-year-old French professional firefighter and amateur stuntman. That's never a good way to. You're an amateur stuntman. That's a great way to say this guy hurts himself a lot.
To be fair, the Jackass crew were amateur stuntmen, and then they got a check for it. So
if
I don't know
you
if that's
have
where
to
this
put
is leading.
amateur in front of your profession, that's not. Maybe that's a hot take. Should I play the jingle?
That's a hot take.
That's a spicy meatball.
If you have to put amateur in front of your profession, that profession is not your profession.
That's fair.
Like if I said,
that's fair.
"Oh, I'm an amateur sword swallower," there's a good chance I'm going to hurt myself.
And get invited to all the fun parties.
I've never referred to my penis as a sword. Like, I've referred to it as many inanimate objects, but a sword? How confident of you? I've never been that confident in myself to go, check out this sword. Want me to stab you with this sword? Even though I'm saying it in jest, I still feel awkward. Anyway, let's talk about this amateur stuntman. Jonathan Vero, at the 41 Frenchman, recently broke the Guinness World Record for farthest distance full body burn whilst riding a motorcycle.
Whoa. So what, he fell off? Say it again, please.
Okay, so he broke the Guinness World Record for farthest distance full body burn whilst riding a motorcycle.
What's a full body burn? That's what I'm stuck in.
For those keeping score at home, this man would sit on a motorbike, get set on fire.
Oh, fuck.
And then ride said motorbike.
That's gangster.
That is pretty gangster. Here's a little fun fact.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Waffle Box historians may remember, Jonathan, from episode 105, when he broke the Guinness World Record for fastest full body burn 100-meter sprint.
I don't remember that at all.
Dumb cunt, again, set himself on fire and then run and complete a 100-meter sprint in 17 seconds.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Yeah, I was like, why are you doing it so slow, pal? You're on fucking fire. Anyway, this time thankfully they created a fireproof motorbike, because could you imagine, like, if he's stuck sitting on his motorbike and he sets him on fire and the whole thing goes boom.
So they're amateur or not, there are protective suits you can wear. There's
but you're sitting on a fucking rocket.
You are sitting on a rocket that they can all. Engineering is at such a pace right now. You could set a man on fire on a motorcycle and the bike doesn't explode. I promise you, I don't understand it, but I promise you it's there. Again, there are ways to protect. There's ways to protect it. Maybe his legs aren't on fire, so it's not near the gas tank or anything but his back could be totally on fire. His arms can be on fire.
It's a full body burn, baby.
That's
burn, baby, burn.
I doubt his ankles are on fire though. Like his feet aren't on fire. You're taking
full body burn, Kush. What?
I mean, do you have a video for this?
Full body burn. Are you not understanding?
I'm telling you, you're missing. That's the phrase, but you're misinterpreting it.
Like if I go to a place and go, I would like a full body massage, and they only massage my shoulders, I'm gonna ask for my money back. Full body means full body.
I doubt his full body was on fire on this motorcycle.
Then I want my money back.
Then maybe we should not do the segment anymore tonight.
Info
Your recognition has been revoked,
GuinnessWorldRecords.com. Dear Patty, I'm assuming your name's Patty. I'm writing to you. Anyway, Jonathan rode his bike 1,450 feet before presumably thinking, this is really stupid, I should probably stop now. That's all the information. But yes, full body burn, engulfed in flames, decided to ride a motorbike 1,450 feet to break the Guinness World Record.
It sounds very cool.
Does it?
Still after two. Yeah, it does actually. Even with my description of going like, he probably didn't have the full body burn, but it sounds cool.
I'm gonna look up this video. His dick better be on fire.
Jesus Christ.
Full body burn. Anyway, congratulations to Jonathan Vero, the 41-year-old French professional firefighter and amateur stuntman. Not a real stuntman. For breaking the Guinness World Record for long and farthest distance, fully body burn on motorbike. Pretty dumb. Anyway, still to come on this week's Waffle Box episode 200. Can Kush go from his record of the most famous convenience store in America, 7-Eleven, and take it to 8 wins in 2025 in this week's Celebrity Birthday Blackjack? Plus, we have a movie review for the latest signing from the San Francisco Giants, Mr. Clark Superman, and all the usual hijinks about it, as I say. So if we could Stick around. We'll see you after this short commercial break.
Look at that! The Hendersons are getting a new fence.
Ah, who cares? They're swingers.
I want a new fence.
We just got one 2 years ago after your parents were killed.
I want a new fence. That's it. We're never having sex again.
Need a home loan fast? At the American Bank of Los Santos, we'll help you get the debt you need to make life easier. We'll show you how to look richer and be poorer. Your home is your equity. What exactly are you saving it for? You need to impress people fast, not in 20 years. It's only a risk if you get into money troubles or the economy changes, which doesn't seem likely. We know living in the suburbs is a constant competition, where you're defined by your lawn and your siding. Call American Bank of Los Santos when you need to add a rec room addition with a jungle swing or a jacuzzi for 8. Now that the kids have moved out and have drug problems of their own, maybe it's time to install a luxury marble wet bar so you can get drunk in private. American Bank of Los Santos. Dreams take money. Why worry about tomorrow if you look inadequate today?
Place your bets. It's now time for birthday blackjack.
I also like to live dangerously.
Yes, welcome back to episode 200. Oh, the Waffle Box podcast, the original Waffle podcast. You have to know substitutes. Best Pass Wednesday. It's now time for the middle of the show, so it's now time for Celebrity Birthday Blackjack. It's a game show that we like to play along. You can play along at home as well. It's where we talk about 5 celebrities that are celebrating their birthday on the day of the release of this podcast, which is the 16th of July. Hey, why aren't you telling the truth? Why July? Anyway.
No, that's funny. That was genuinely funny.
Thank you.
I appreciate a good pun.
So for 2025, Kush, you are currently 7 wins and 11 losses. But how do you win or lose, pray tell? Here are the rules of Celebrity Birthday Blackjack and how you can play along at home. So yes, I'm going to list 5 celebrities that are celebrating their birthday. You have to guess how old they are today. Your score is made up of your margin of error. So for example, if you guess celebrity is 50 and they're 54, you're 4 years out, so you score 4 points. And then when you add up all your points across the 5 celebrities, the aim of the game is to keep your score at 21 or below. Hence why we call it Celebrity Birthday Blackjack. Marvelous. We got a very varied field this week.
Okay.
I think you're gonna know all of them.
I hope
which
so.
is good. This is always good stuff.
Because I sometimes don't. I was like, who is that? I mean, like, it's the drummer from Sum 41. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I don't think that's actually been a guy.
President of Bahamas. No.
So that's Cardi.
I was gonna try to find someone like interesting that had been dead like for 300 years. So you to guess how old they would be today, but it was lacking. I'll be honest. July 16th, pretty weak. Other than the five celebrities that we're going to feature today, which are
all right
A-listers. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready, sir.
Number 1.
Celebrity number 1 is professional wrestler and mixed martial artist, Mr. Robert Lashley, or Bobby Lashley,
Bobby
to his friends. Who's Bobby Lashley?
Oh, geez, I want to say he's as old as Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar is my age, so I'm going to say Bobby Lashley is 46.
It's very specific working out, but I love it.
Yeah.
Don't know how old Brock Lesnar is, but
46 or 47, depending on what day it is.
It's Wednesday, Kush. It's the best part of Wednesday. We've already established that. Mr. Bobby Lashley is 49 today.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Again, it's close. It's close.
Gives you a score of 3. Not too bad.
Number 2.
Celebrity number 2 is former professional soccer player and 2-time Olympic gold medalist, It's Carli Lloyd. How old? Carli Lloyd.
Is this a man or a woman? I don't know who this is.
It's a woman.
Okay.
She is a legend for the U.S. women's national team.
That's great.
She's American. The fact that you don't know every single American in history is upsetting to me. I'll be honest.
I don't follow football.
Well,
let's see. She's a two-time
sucks
Olympian.
to suck, I guess.
It sucks to suck. Yes.
How old is Carli Lloyd?
Jeez. I'm either going to hit this one right on the head or I'm going to be dead by 19. I'm just going to say she is 32. 32 years old. Miss
32
Carli,
years old?
whose name I don't remember. Yes. 32.
Carli Lloyd is 43 today. Could have been worse. It's not great.
Could have been much worse.
Could have been.
But I was in that window.
So you was 11 out. Which takes your score to 14.
What's crazy? She could have been a two-time Olympian at 24. Like, yeah.
But I did say former professional. So
yeah, she could be retired by 25 too.
Was she a police officer? I don't know.
That's not how
they
it works.
retired.
But anyways,
shout out to them.
3.
My dad was a former police officer, and they retired very early. I'm very jealous. Anyway, number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3 is former football coach, and that's your kind of football, not my kind of football. Former football coach and Fox Sports analyst, Mr. Jimmy Johnson. How old is Jimmy Johnson?
Oh, the Dallas Cowboys coach?
That's why I didn't want to mention now. He's a former coach.
Okay. Yeah.
We don't need to talk about the teams.
Copy that.
Fuck the Cowboys.
I know he's up there. But he was an old man even when he was a fucking Super Bowl champion. So
did you see when he did his final game for Fox Sports and they did some weird fucking AI video of him talking about his own career? It was really fucking weird.
No.
Oh, it's horrible. Look it up. It's horrible.
How old is it?
No, it was like this past year. Yeah.
Wow.
It's creepy as fuck.
With it. Okay. I'll if I remember it, I'll look it up. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't even have time to stall. 72.
72.
I can still be way off the mark. The wrong direction.
Mr. Jimmy Johnson, which is one of the most American names ever.
It is. Texas. Very Texas.
Johnson. He is 82.
Oh, that's the game.
10 years out. So your score is up to 24, which means...
Oh, 24.
You're going to need a spot on. By the way, I forgot to mention that in the rules because I am slightly inebriated. If you do guess the age spot on, you get to -5 points. So let's go anyway. Number 4. Let's go to number 4.
Number 4.
Legendary actor. How this man has not got an Oscar, I don't know. Legendary actor. But also, he dabbles in the world of music. And he also starred as Mouth from the Goonies, Mr. Corey Feldman. Oh. How old is Corey Feldman? Happy birthday, Corey Feldman. You creepy-looking bastard.
51.
51.
Yeah, he wasn't much older than me, but he's 51.
It's all about you, isn't it, Kush?
It is.
Mr. Corey Feldman is, you know what? Just to make this game a little bit more interesting, why don't you maybe guess 1 year younger, huh? How about that, huh?
Maybe, is he the big 5-0? I bet he's the big 5-0. 50.
No, actually, because I'm pretty. Hey, how about you? Guess maybe you guess a little year older than you actually.
Oh, god damn it, Mike Fish! Could he be a part of the 52nd state?
Oh, he's 52 is your guess? Oh my god,
52 is my guess.
That's crazy. He's 54. But
what?
I didn't want to make it too easy for you, so that takes your score to 26. So now if you guess the next one spot on, you win.
Rigged. All right, cool.
This game is slightly rigged, but also I'm terrible at maps after several beverages. So yeah, your score is currently 26. Happy birthday. Happy 54th birthday to Corey Feldman. Let's go to number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5. Everyone's favorite comedy actor, except for those who hate him, Will Ferrell. How old is Will Ferrell?
58.
I recently watched Talladega Nights.
That's a classic.
About the 7th time. Great goddamn movie.
Great goddamn movie. Not a good goddamn movie, a great goddamn movie.
When he thinks he's on fire, hilarious.
Oprah, Jesus, Jewish God, Tom Cruise, help me.
But the line is from is it John C. Reilly's line, where he's like asking him like, how do you watch TV and listen to the stereo at the same time? Why do you want to watch TV and listen to the stereo at the same time? Because I like to party.
I like to picture Jesus, baby Jesus, in a tuxedo shirt, because it says, hey, I'm formal, but I'm here to party.
Your guess was 58?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, this game might be rigged, because...
Perfect!
He is 58 years old, which means your score is 21, which means... miraculously, on the 200th episode of the Waffle Box podcast, Mr. Kush Chase, you are a winner.
I don't feel like a winner, but okay.
Hey, if I can't spoon feed you a victory on the 200th episode, when can I? God damn it. To even know, but yes, I helped you along the way, but that was damn impressive to get the last one spot on.
Yeah.
Never feel bad about yourself.
Okay. So if you put it that way, Superman would definitely disapprove of this. So
Superman's probably sweating like a hog right now wearing that fucking double thing.
To be fair, I am sitting in front of a fan, as I always do.
Ooh, look at you, you're a fan. Ooh.
It's my biggest fan. I should write that on the frame.
You should. Make a fan. Anyway, let us know if you were playing along at home. Let us know your scores. Enjoybox@gmail.com. Let us know your scores in the comment section below on YouTube's. Or the episode text message 347-559-5227. That's 347-559-5227. But it's now time. God damn it. To hand the reins fully over to Mr. Hayes, because he's going to do what he does best. He's been dressed to the occasion for the entire show. He's ready to do it. It's now time for Kush to review a movie in a segment that we like to call Kush's Movie Review.
Kush's Movie Review.
This week's movie review is Superman, directed by James Gunn, starring David Corn Sweat. Sweet Sweat. Anyway, not to be confused by the Kirk Alyn Superman, or the George Reeves Superman, or the Christopher Reeves Superman, or the Brandon Routh Superman, or the Henry Cavill Superman. This is very specifically David Corn Sweat Superman. In this movie, we see Superman on his triumphant quest to save the DC universe by starring in a Superman movie that doesn't suck the life out of a movie theater. Does he achieve his quest? It's over to you, Mr. Hayes.
Hey, how y'all doing? So we are talking Superman 2025. This was once upon a time going to be called Superman Legacy, and then they were just like, drop the legacy part. It'll be cooler. They're not wrong. It is a very, very tame PG-13, and it comes in at 2 hours and 9 minutes. I hate to start the review off this way, but it felt a little longer. We'll get more into that. This is written and directed by James Gunn, based on characters created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. You have to legally say that for some reason. And starring David Cornsweet. If you're wondering where you've seen him before, he was in last summer's Twisters. I forget what character he was, but that was a fun disaster movie. And then he was in the movie Pearl, which I did not see, but it was a part of that A24 X trilogy. I didn't see any of them, but I heard nothing but good things about those. All right. Anyways,
Probably
we're
for his
also talking
mum.
about Rachel Brosnahan, who plays Lois Lane. You will know her from the Emmy Award-winning Marvelous Mrs. Maisel on Amazon
Yes.
Prime. First season is magical. Every season after that, and there's only 5 of them, thankfully. I didn't like it the further it went in, but that first season just wonderful.
Fun
She
fact,
was
they filmed a
wonderful.
couple of scenes by where I used to work, and I
Oh,
saw
word.
her.
She is pretty in real life.
Yes.
Just the facts, ma'am.
There you go. Nicholas Hoult, who is the best part of this movie here, at least in my mind. And if you're wondering, like, why do I know him? Well, you know him. He was in Mad Max Furiosa. He was in just this past Christmas's Nosferatu, and then he played Beast in the X-Men
That's where I know him
quadrilogy.
from.
Yeah, and he was good in those movies too. He's fantastic in this. He is the best part of this movie, honestly. And then
Because he's
Ozu
British.
the dog, Ozu Gunn plays Crypto, who actually has a much bigger role in this movie than even I anticipated. Um, so new Superman, and a new Superman. I like James Gunn a lot. I like the majority of his movies. Before seeing this, the worst thing I would say I have seen was the ending to his Rainn Wilson comedy superhero movie, Super. I loved everything about that movie until the very end. I don't know what it was. It just wasn't for me. But the rest of that movie was gold. We're talking like 95% gold, and then just like, oh, why is this turquoise here?
Do you
Anyways,
know what, well, shout out to James Gunn? This is where I gained respect for James Gunn. Because if I remember correctly, there was a Suicide Squad movie
yes,
that was garbage, and then maybe like a couple of years later, he was like, "No, let me fucking do a Suicide Squad movie," and it was a lot of
yes.
fun. It was really good.
So I didn't see that first Suicide Squad movie you're talking about. I avoided it entirely. I was like, I don't have to see all these things. Um, but then when James Gunn got into trouble for some tweets that he had made like a decade ago that were just
Yeah,
jokes, or even if they were real, they were a decade ago. Maybe he changed his mind. So Guardians 3 almost didn't happen. Disney and Marvel fired him. DC went like, we've been trying to make movies like yours. Why don't you just come in and make a movie for us? And they did The Suicide Squad. And because it was the pandemic, it just debuted on HBO Max. And you know what, Mike? I have to agree with you. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I've rewatched that thing maybe half a dozen times. It's that movie is actually better than this movie. I'm afraid to
ooh,
tell you. At least, and this is my opinion. We're going to get into stuff in a little bit here. It's James Gunn, so there's a lot of fun in this. There's surprisingly less needle drops than I thought there would be. I thought we'd get a whole eclectic soundtrack. No, but when the songs are there, they're there. I gotta say, he went very deep on this one because I didn't know any of them. Not that I have to. Um, it's weird that this movie is less grounded than that CW Superman and Lois TV show where Superman and Lois are parents and they got to do parent stuff, but he's also got to do Superman stuff and she's got to do Lois Lane
sounds
stuff.
horrible.
Meanwhile, the boys are going through puberty and they're learning how to do Superman stuff. Uh,
Didn't know that was a thing. I'm
that
glad.
was a thing. 3 seasons.
Oh my
It's not
God,
bad. It's fun. It moves very fast. For some reason, Lois Lane's got a lazy
monkey
eye.
eye.
One way she's looking this way and this way. I'm not trying to be mean, but that shit
Surely
happens.
he could fix that. Superman could do anything. Sure, he could fix a lazy eye.
I mean, it probably happened because of an incident he was involved in. But yeah, maybe he could just pop her eye back into
Yeah,
place
swap
and be
back
like,
in.
"Ooh, Clark, thank you." Um, so here's what's up. We're talking about the actual movie now. Superman has been a thing for some reason, number three comes up in this a lot. I haven't figured out what that's about, but they're talking about like 3 centuries ago, metahumans were formed, and then 30 years ago, Superman came to Earth, and then 3 years ago, he made himself a now, and like 3 minutes ago, Superman loses his first fight. And if you saw the trailer, that scene where he just drops into the snow, that is how we start the movie here. Um, Superman is in a battle against Lex Luthor. Doesn't necessarily know what the game is other than to fuck with Superman. Um, Again, through the trailers, you know that Superman got involved in a conflict where one nation was going to invade another nation, and he just stopped it. And if anything about this Superman we know, he most likely made it with very few casualties, if any. Um, this is a very caring Superman. This is a very empathetic Superman. At one point, my man is fighting a kaiju monster and then takes time to save a squirrel.
Shouts to squirrels.
You want your Superman to save everybody, but at the same time, it's like, hey, dude, like maybe there are 10,000 people that you don't need to put on pause for the dumb squirrel. But maybe I'm also reading too deep into it. Maybe that's just a nitpick. This is a very comic book movie. It feels like a cartoon. That doesn't have to be a bad thing, but for some reason, it is not for me. I want to love this movie. I love all the actors in it. I think David Corenswet does a very good job. He's gonna get a sequel after this. This movie has been very successful. It's one of the most successful DC movies in the last decade. Okay, and this is the reboot. Okay, it came in with a lot of baggage. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he does next as the son of Krypton, Superman. Again, Lois Lane, she's pretty good in it too. And no, I can't help but do this review without giving out comparisons, but she's better than Amy Adams in this, or at least has more to do in this. I still think it's stupid in both movies that one chick is on a military craft and then this Lois Lane is just piloting a spaceship. I think that was fucking stupid. No burns. I'm just telling it how it is. Nicholas Hoult, fantastic, intimidating, scary at times, and even made me exclaim an "oh shit" at one scene that I will not get into. He's better than Jesse Eisenberg, and I didn't hate Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor, but this is definitely more dialed in. And I don't think we've seen the last of Nicholas Hoult as a Lex Luthor. Yeah, and then there's Ozu the dog. Mike, I'm not a dog guy, but the dog is a fan favorite. And if you like dogs, you love Crypto. Crypto is in this way more than I thought he would be. Crypto is actually a main supporting character. He's not a prop. He's not a tool. He is a motivation, though, at one point. I don't think this is a spoiler, but at some point, Lex Luthor does kidnap Crypto the dog. And Superman loses his goddamn mind to where he like splinters the office door, and Miss Texmacher is fucking filming him, and he's just like, "Where's the goddamn dog?" Like you're like, wow, this nice, kind, gentle Superman really cares about his dog. I don't know, man. I'm gonna say a bunch of stuff in this that would be like, why don't you like this more? I don't know why I don't like this more. I think there's too much happening in it. Or maybe it's too cartoony. This is perfect for children. This is perfect for children, and if that was the goal, then mission accomplished, dude. And yeah, I want to see more out of this series, but yeah, again, 2 hours and 9 minutes felt like 2.5 hours. If you love this movie, I'm jealous of you and jealous for you. This I didn't hate it. I am not loving it, but no, it's a 3 out of 5 for me. I almost tried to like talk myself into a 4, but no, it's a 3 out of 5 for me. Is it better than Man of Steel? Yes. Is it better than anything that Zack Snyder touched in that DCEU? Yes. but something about it was just slightly off. I haven't put my finger on it yet. Does that mean I have to rewatch it again? God, I hope not.
I'm. It's
You
gonna
got
be
questions?
not questions per se, but well, just maybe suggestions. One for James Gunn, like you
Mm-hmm.
say, in his movies, he does like to have a banger soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we
I'm
got that here.
very disappointed that even if like for a short time, at some point during this movie, there should have been like somebody save me.
Mm,
That would have been such a
yeah.
great callback. Because
So
that was a
this movie
banger
is full
song.
of callbacks, dude, and it borrows a little thing from every iteration of Superman. And I actually thought that was cool. Like it even borrows some stuff from Zack Snyder's Superman. Like what if the world all of a sudden just turned on Superman? Again, that's in the trailer. It's it's impactful. You're like, fuck, you guys, like you don't the media's manipulation. Um, Again, in the trailer, you see Superman in this prison of just cubes. That is taken directly from a comic book out of like the Silver Era, where it wasn't a prison, but Superman got brainwashed into working for some gangster. So he's just doing these dirty deeds, but then there's like this shelving compartment. So it's like secret documents, gold, cash. Like again, it was the 1960s, it was the 1950s, so it's a very corny looking picture, which is why I love it. Um, he takes some stuff from Christopher Reeve, he takes some stuff from Brandon Routh, he takes some stuff from Smallville, he takes some stuff from the Superman and Lois show, just the Dean Cain series. Yeah, he borrows a little bit from everything to just form this stew, and I don't know why it doesn't work for me, but I didn't. That's not my gripe. I still don't. It didn't hit for me.
But
Oh,
this is part of like James Gunn's DC universe. So this is like the
yes,
first movie of chapter one of
if
the
you want.
DC
I mean, we've
universe.
got the creature squad or whatever, and then the Peacemaker is involved in this. John Cena makes a cameo. I don't think that's a spoiler. Um, super duper brief. John Cena isn't less than I thought Crypto would be. Honestly.
Because this is going to be backing up. There's this Supergirl next year. It's coming out.
Supergirl's coming in next year. Yep.
I mean, I'm just looking at the Wikipedia, and then Clayface
Mm-hmm.
has a movie coming out next year.
That's a Batman villain. Is a very cool Batman villain.
The Authority. I'm not sure what that is. I'll be honest.
I don't know what that is either.
The Brave and the Bold.
That's a Batman title.
Okay. And Swamp Thing.
That's the Swamp Thing.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
That could be very cool. There's been a couple Swamp Things already. I think it's actually been about 25, maybe 30 years even since the last Swamp Thing.
So
He's not much more different than Man Thing.
But the fact that this is part of a greater like arc makes me more willing to watch this because the last, like, I'm trying to think of the off the top of my head, there was a movie that they were releasing, and I wish I could remember the name of it, but when just before it released, if I remember correctly, James Gunn came out and just said basically, "Oh yeah, but FYI, this is not part of the big storyline." I'm like, well,
Oh, that's going to be the Batman Part 2.
maybe, but it might be, but it's like, what? Why should I give a shit about like why?
Because you like the Batman Part 1 in theory.
Is that
So
the one with
that's still going to be a
Patterson?
yes.
He was to be fair, shout out to he was a good Batman.
He was a good Batman, right?
He was a good Batman.
Yeah. So they still want to do that,
So
but they
is the
don't want to be part of
Penguin
this.
is the Penguin TV show? Is that part of the DC universe or is that part of
Nope, that's
something
part
different?
of the Batman.
God damn it, that was a good
Yeah.
TV show as well.
Yeah. So I've heard. I haven't watched any of it, but I have heard
Why
nothing
not?
because I don't want to watch it. I've heard
Why?
nothing bad about it, but I don't want to watch it.
You got something against Irish people?
No, I just don't want to watch the goddamn TV show. Anyways, yeah. My biggest complaints are of people's complaints, because there's a lot of people here that, again, I got my faults with the movie, but I saw some dude on Facebook go like, if you know nothing about Superman, then you're gonna love this fucking movie. But if you know anything about Superman, this doesn't follow any of his lore. And it's like, as I just mentioned 5 minutes ago, like it actually takes little pieces, little seeds from every genre of Superman. This character has been around for 95 years now, Mike. Okay, and sometimes it adapts, sometimes it gets altered. But yeah, like Superman has been around for a while, so there's everybody has their own Superman. My
Is
Superman
he
is
an
Christopher
orphan?
Reeve. This is our Superman an orphan?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
He's
and
an
that's
orphan
enough.
and an
And
immigrant.
that's enough of the lore that you need. Like, really, he's from another planet. He came to this planet, and Martha, don't need to Martha.
Why'd you say that name?
I don't know why I was do Rocky voice. She's my mom too. That movie. Oh, don't get me started. Fucking Batman.
Oh, the most hostile reaction I've ever had in life was to that movie.
I was so angry at what I very rarely get angry watching a movie.
Same. And it was one of those moments where I had to look at myself in the mirror the next day and just like, it's just a movie, Kush. What the fuck is wrong with you? No, dude. They kill Superman in that movie, and then they're like, shh, he's coming back. And that dirt starts to hover up, and I was just like, there's a witness. I had a friend with me. I stood up, I gave both birds to the thing, I screamed out, fuck you, as loud as I could, to the point where my man here got nervous and was like, I know we're gonna get a drink, but I gotta go. And I didn't see him for like 2 years. After getting out of this movie, I even made fun of that incident, and he gave me a little laugh rack. Because that's how volatile I was that night. That's how mad that movie made me.
I reacted
And
similar,
guess what?
but
It's still a movie, and that was dumb.
I reacted similar, but at a different point. I like because the whole point, the whole movie is Batman is trying to work out how to kill Superman.
Mm-hmm.
And then, long story short, they both realize, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, they both realize their mother's named Martha. And then, like 5 minutes later, Batman is introducing this. This is when where it's like, I'm a friend of Superman. As soon as he said that line, I out loud, even though I was watching it at home, out loud, I was like, fuck you. And I was like, it just.
No, that was the correct. Yes, your response was correct.
But literally 5 minutes
However,
ago,
we're
you were
thankfully
about
not in
to
those
kill
days
this man with a fucking kryptonite spear, and now you're his best friend. Fuck, it was just such a bad movie.
Yeah. So
No, but I turned the movie off. I turned the movie off, and then when I got to the next movie, and there was the funeral for Superman, I was like, "Wait, oh, maybe I missed something. I think I missed something important."
Yeah, no. So there's a whole fight with Doomsday and Wonder Woman in that movie that you missed out on, and it is
Did I miss out?
dumb.
Did I miss out?
You actually didn't miss out nothing. No, you didn't miss nothing, except for that detail. Other than that, you didn't miss nothing.
I missed the detail.
We are thankfully not in that age anymore, Mike Fish. I'm trying to move forward here.
James Gunn is now in charge.
Yeah.
And
again, so I think if you got kids that want to see this, I think this is super appropriate for them. I think they'll have a great time with this. It wasn't for me. That doesn't mean it's a bad movie. I wanted to love it and I didn't love it, and I'm kind of disappointed by that. It's still a 3 out of 5. I wish I could tell you it was better, but that's the review. 3 out of 5. Funniest thing in this thing is Lex Luthor has genetically enhanced monkeys to just spam social media all day long talking shit about Superman.
Fascinating. Is it like the Wizard of Oz? Or what's that movie? Fly, my monkeys fly. What movie is that?
That's Wizard of Oz.
That Wizard of Oz.
I mean, if you want to compare it to that, sure, but no, they're just monkeys in front of a laptop. Fuck Superman. Fuck Superman. Fuck Superman. Just 24 hours a day, just spamming the internet with shit talking about Superman.
Fun fact: if you allowed enough time those genetically modified monkeys on those laptops would produce the entire work of Shakespeare.
Absolutely. That's a fact. Just the facts,
That's
man.
a fact.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Anyway, so 3 out of 5 for Superman. James Gunn Superman. And we move forward to the DC universe. How would this stand up? Because this is basically his version of Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
This is,
if we're creating a cinematic universe, this is Iron Man.
So no pressure. At some point, I need to see Superman in Monaco fighting what's his name with a whip. What's his name? What's the fucking you know he was in The Wrestler. Mickey Rourke. There we go.
Mickey Rourke.
Give me Mickey Rourke as a villain in the DC universe. That will really give the middle finger to the MCU.
Mickey Rourke would actually make a great Clayface.
Oh my god, yes.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Yeah,
but I think
they already got their guy, but
yeah.
Mickey Rourke would have made a great Clayface.
Because his face looks like it's made of clay.
He butchered that shit. That man was so beautiful.
Fucking idiot. Anyway, so 3 out of 5, Superman. Check it out, or don't. It's so probably what are you thinking? HBO.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be on HBO, but probably
HBO
around
Max.
Christmas.
You better speak correct.
Whatever. It'll probably be on streaming by Christmas time. But you'll be able to rent it in like a month. If you want to spend $30 on it, you can rent it in a month, but it'll be on HBO Max Christmas. Totally feels like a Christmas thing.
I had to waste like 2 minutes of my life updating my Max app on my TV just so they could put a new fucking logo on it.
Oh, I think mine did it automatically. But that is still annoying.
I have that kind of LG TV, which I'm not happy with. Fuck you, LG. So it waits. It purposely waits for you to launch the app, and it goes, oh, by the way, there's an update. And then it was obnoxiously, it gives you the option. It goes, oh, do you really want to launch the app? Because if you do, you have to update it. Then what? Just fucking update it then. If I can't launch the app that I've requested you launch without the update, fucking do the update. And then it gives you the option to say, no, I don't want the update. And then it just takes you back to the main menu. Well, this is fucking dumb. Why are we in this fucking situation? Fuck you, LG. Like, seriously, get your shit together. But 3 out of 5, Superman, not bad. That's the end of the movie review. But on that note, I think we've, we've been going nearly 2 hours here. It's episode 200 of Waffle Box. There's only one way to end episode 200 of Waffle Box. It's by making everyone feel all warm and fuzzy inside. In a segment that we like to call the feel-good story of the week.
It's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again?
This week's feel-good story. Now keep your hat back and makes you look like John Cena. Word life. Anyway, this week's feel-good story comes to us from Bethesda, Maryland, where a community rallied to create a, quote, Christmas in June celebration on June 28th. Should have been June 25th or whatever. For 9-year-old Casey Zachman, who was diagnosed with terminal medulloblastoma.
Sounds she got stage 5 cancer.
It's basically, I think it's basically a type
bad.
of cancer.
It's not looking good for Casey. So okay, good on you, townsfolk. Good on you, Bethesda.
So basically, she was diagnosed with really shitty cancer at age 5. After learning on June 23rd that her cancer had spread to her lymph nodes, which thankfully, I know that's a bad thing. That's never a good thing when cancer spreads to your lymph nodes. With only weeks left, Casey's parents, Joe and Elisa, decided to transform her diagnosis anniversary into a festive event, knowing her love for Christmas, including the Home Alone movies.
Okay.
They emailed their neighbors to put up Christmas lights. The response was overwhelming. Over 270 homes in the neighborhood, or in the 11 neighborhood, decorated their houses with lights, inflatables, and holiday cheer. More than 24 fire trucks joined a parade with Santa atop an antique fire engine. Casey, dressed in a Nutcracker-themed pink dress, shared gifts with her sister Zara. The event, supported by neighbors like Alison Gorianda and Glenn, blah, 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 turned a painful day into a joyful memory. So shout out to the people of Bethesda, Maryland, for decorating their houses at Christmas, and the local fire trucks doing a parade for, unfortunately, what might be Casey's last chance of view. But what a moment!
Superman would approve of that.
Give him a flash of the logo real quick. That's you, people, Bethesda, Maryland. You are super people. Give you a go for it.
Good for you. Good on y'all. God, I hate to hear how this ends, but
I mean, unfortunately, a lot of the time, feel-good stories start pretty shitty.
Yeah. But this is great to see a community come together for the greater good of just like one individual, and it's a 9-year-old kid. Anyway, I'm happy and sad at the same time.
What is this? This could turn into a lengthy conversation. Maybe not.
We'll make it abbreviated.
Abbreviated. But what age do people go, I don't care? Because obviously, for example, say a 30-year-old that was unfortunately on death's door. Oh, I really like Christmas. Oh, cool. No one's
at that point.
But you know what I mean? So what age do people go, no?
I don't know if there's a good answer for that, honestly. But
what I'm saying, I'm not trying to be a dick here. I'm just trying to be it's a shame that we just full circle to my world peace. Just why can't we just do nice things for everyone?
We want this kid to believe in Santa one more time. We actually want her to believe Superman is going to show up and give her a little present with a Rubik's Cube or whatever. You want her to, again, this is literally a child, not a teenager, not a young adult. This is just this. We're still in single digits here, so I don't have a good answer for this. But we want this child who's still, in theory, unless her parents ruined it, believes in Santa. We want her to have the best Christmas. But yeah, if someone in their 20s, I'm bringing some casserole.
Handshake with some eye contact. That's what
a hug. Get a hug and a casserole.
Which, I'm not turning that down. Anyway, let's wrap up this week's Waffle Box episode 200. We technically we're 2 hours into recording, but there's some editing to do. So this episode is going to be about 145, 150 guesstimate. But it's a good episode. It's a fun episode. Okay. It's been a pleasure recording with you, sir, for 200 times.
It's been a privilege to record with you 200 times, Mike Fish.
Even when we struggled through those StreamYard days where I tried to make us use StreamYard just so I could have the overlays already on there so I could do less editing, and I was late, and it was and you was always it
might have been the laptop I was using too.
Now, I think it was the marriage between your laptop and StreamYard.
Right, and again, after 75, I was just fine, I'll use the old laptop and see if that works. And I've been using that ever since. So, I mean, in theory, we could still go back to StreamYard.
No, fuck StreamYard. Which turns out... Anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway, where was I going with this? Anyway. Yes, make sure you go to enjoywafflebox.com and enjoy support us, go to swag and all that. You go to enjoywafflebox.com/shop. Support the show, keep the lights on. That's a light. It's not free.
I got one.
Anyway, support the light behind me. There's so many lights and fans that need painful.
Which is the last
we normally like plug something else, but I kind of want to full circle back. Just to remind everyone, even though it's not out right now, just so people make a note of it. What's the name of
Reflections on Quantum Leap?
Reflections,
coming soon to a podcast station near you.
Reflections on Quantum Leap. Open parentheses. Oh boy. Close parentheses.
There you go.
That's my addition to that. And also coming soon to podcast near you, the Kim Cattrall trilogy, as I think we're going to call it.
I mean, we can stretch it out longer than a trilogy, but yes. I'm serious about this if you are.
I would like to review every Kim Cattrall movie that isn't Sex and City.
We can talk about that.
Or maybe we
only know we only know of those other three. So, but what if she's done like, oh yeah, she was in that one?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just not worried about.
We'll talk later.
Well, no, this is episode 200. We're already clearly dragging this shit out.
No,
so
Mike,
let's fucking look at it. You need to go home. You're already home.
Yes. Well, I want to go home now.
Anyway, until next time, episode 201. Does anyone give a shit about 201? We'll find out next week. Take care of yourselves. And each other.
That's all, folks.
Play me off, Johnny.